bring you anything else?
Just ketchup, please.
Some ketchup?
Yeah,
You got it?
wonderful. Thank you.
Oh, you're
Cheers.
welcome.
So I got the 3-egg omelette, built it myself. Not from here, the chef did it, but I asked him to put the veggies in. Jalapenos, of course, whole wheat toast, and hash browns. So of course we got the obligatory cup of tea, Earl Grey. I mean, it's as good as it gets in an American diner. But the black tea here is typically crap, and I usually have to go to, as I said in my previous videos, I have to go to World Market to be able to get anything decent. But Earl Grey will do. There's one thing I want you to do is tip your server. 9 times out of 10, this is probably their only job, and the way that everything is at the moment, people need that extra money. And being a server myself, I understand how important it is to give good service. And if you think, obviously, if they deserve it, if they give you great service, tip them over the 18%, 15%, whatever it is, because I can guarantee you it'll make their day. So my check is $23, and what's that? 18% is probably around $4 something. So I'm going to leave well over a tenner. I'm going to see what cash I've got, but try and do it in cash as well, because cash goes a lot further, and I'm not willing to tell you on camera what else cash is also good for. So if you know, you know. Toasty in the car, my life. Yeah, so I'm fed, I'm watered, which is amazing. I was starting to get, well, I was past the point of being hangry. I was starting to become a hunt, so I'm glad I got that in. Food was great. Now I love Fat Cats because I wouldn't say it holds a special place in my heart per se. It was one of the first places that I ate when I came to California, other than the Chipotle in LA when I got off the flight at LAX, but that doesn't count. This is the first place that I ate in my new home, Fat Cats in Avila Beach. You've got to check it out. I will put some links in the description so that maybe if you're on the Central Coast in Avila, San Luis Obispo County, you can visit here as well. Guaranteed you'll love it. Right on the what do you call it, the harbour, port. Well, it's Port St. Louis, so it's going to be the port, not harbour. So we're out on the port, and the views are amazing. Plus, when it's not windy, it's really nice to walk along the pier. And sometimes, if you're lucky, you can catch the. Now I always get this wrong. Is it sea lions? Seals. And they're definitely not walruses because they haven't got the teeth for it. But anyway, they're basking, and it's certain times of the year, and you can always don't pet them, for the fuck's sake. Don't try and pet them because they'll charge. I don't know how much, but it's not going to leave a great impression on your ass when they tear it apart. Right, I've got some things to do today. One of them is getting fuel. Have you checked the fuel prices lately? Fuck me. I don't know what it is in your area, but put it in the comments below what you're paying for gas at the moment, or petrol, whatever you want to call it. Even if you're at England, we'll do the conversion. But I've got a feeling it's going to be somewhere near $6 a gallon, which from British standards is still cheap, but for people in California it isn't, because you've got to drive everywhere. That's the other pain in the ass. Right, I'm going to get somewhere, get this fuel, see what Lucy's doing, see if she's torn the house apart, and I need to put the engine on because it's hotter than balls in my car. Right, let's get on with the video. You ready? Let's go. just got to the vets for Lucy. She's having a bit of trouble with her skin. She's terribly prone to allergies, and she's itching a little bit. So, hey, you'll be all right. So yeah, she's scratching and itching a little bit. She gets bumps on her body, and we're trying to figure it out. But it's a trial and error, isn't it, mamas? I know. So yeah, we're trying to figure it out. But she's had a shot before, which stops her itching, which is good because it'll probably drive her insane with all the scratching. But we'll get there. So I've just got to give these people a call because you can't go in. You have to call and then they come and get us. So I'm just going to give them a quick bell.
Thank you for calling Arroyo Grande Animal Hospital. This is Jennifer. Can I help you?
Hi, I'm just outside with Lucy. She's here for a 1:30 appointment for an allergy shot.
Okay. All right. I'm going to get you checked in. It's going to be just a moment. If you want to go over to the patio, I'll send a technician out in just a moment, okay?
No problem at all. I'll be there.
Okay.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
So, it's like we're going to the patio, which is just over there. So yeah, I'm not sure how they are about being filmed, so I'll leave the camera here and we'll talk about it when we get back, because some people are weird about cameras around here. But right, Lucy, you ready? You ready? Yeah? Come on then. Right, let's go. So she's gone in. The girl said that it's going to be pretty quick. They've got everything set up for her, and they're going to weigh her as well. So it'd be interesting to see how much she weighs. She's proper lean. Like, you can see so much of her muscle definition. I'm very proud of her for that. But I just feel like she could put on a bit more weight. She has almost 5 cups of her kibble / dry food a day. But yeah, she's still very lean. But she gets walked a lot and worked. So we'll see what they say when they come out. Slash. Come here. This way. All right. So they weighed her. That was proper quick. It was like 2 minutes at best. They weighed her and she's 42.5 pounds, and the last time she was here, which was a couple of months ago, she was 40 pounds. So she's put on some good weight. And the vet said she's got very good muscle definition and size, so they're not worried about her being lean because she's just a smaller dog, which is good. But with all that muscle, I think she's been in my safe. Oh yes! Working on a new tune, loving it. I'm actually feeling inspired. As I've said in previous vlogs, you know, I lost that passion for music. I thought I fell out of love with music, and all it took was this one person to say something to me, and I'll do another video on this because I want to share what this kid said to me, and it totally changed everything for me. Because after everything that I'd been through, I really felt like I'd fell out of love with it. And after music being such a huge part of my life, it was difficult for me to even think for a minute that I was not going to do it again. I was going to kind of, I hate the phrase, hang up my headphones. But that's what it felt like. And whenever I'm writing music, I always think about this interview that I saw with Quentin Tarantino. And somebody asked him, who do you make movies for? And he said, I don't make movies for anybody. I make movies for me. And I pray for the studio's sake that someone out there is as crazy as me and likes the same shit that I do. I mean, you couldn't put it better any other way. I mean, let's think about it. Out of 7 billion people in the world, there has to be at least a handful of people that likes everything that you like, that likes what you're doing, which is why there's so many different niches, or niches if you're an asshole, of genres and all these kinds of things that brings all these different groups and types of people together. And I think it's great. So that was kind of where I was going with Unacceptable and all my other tunes. You know, yeah, you do have to conform to a few of the rules with some record labels, you know. They want you to change this, or they want you to change that, so it fits the style of the label. I get that. But ultimately, the bare bones of it being the melody is what I'm connecting with and what I'm hoping my audience is going to connect with, along with the energy of the track and all the other bits and pieces. But my last track, Unacceptable, go and have a listen to it if you haven't already. I'll put a card up in the corner and it'll give you a link to it. And tell me what you think, because that was the last tune I wrote, and I wrote it because it was one of the hardest periods of my life I've ever been through. You could probably tell by the title. And if you know, you know. If I've told you, it's because I wanted you to know. Maybe I'll do a video about it one day. Maybe I'll talk about it. Maybe I won't. I don't know. But for now, I don't really want to talk too much on it. I want to concentrate on the positives. But writing Unacceptable was very cathartic for me. And it really helped me put the pieces together that fucking fell apart and broke. And I'm asking you, go and have a listen. Tell me how it made you feel. Tell me what thoughts you had when you listened to it, and put it in the comments below. I'll be really interested to see. I want to get a conversation going with you and seeing what you can come up with, and see if you could feel what I was trying to project onto the music. Right, I'm going to end the video there. Thank you so much for sticking with me. I really appreciate it. I'm going to see if I can finish this tune today. I doubt I'll finish it, but I'll get somewhere close to it because I'm really feeling it today. And if you haven't already, slap the like button, tickle the subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Behave yourself.